Inside, the most expensive superyachts, owned by billionaires $7 billion. That's not the budget of a small country. It's the combined worth of just 5 superyachts sailing the seas right now. Let that sink in for a moment. But money isn't even the craziest part. These aren't just boats with fancy bedrooms. Picture this: a vessel covered in 100,000 kilograms of pure gold, another with a defense system that can shoot down missiles, and one that carries its own submarine for underwater escapes. We're diving into a world where helicopter pads are standard features, and where swimming pools transform into nightclubs at the push of a button. You're about to see floating palaces, where waterfalls turn into dance floors, and one yacht even has a Monaco-style racetrack built right on its deck. From billion-dollar golden vessels to floating cities with their own submarines, these aren't your regular rich people toys. They're engineering marvels that push the limits of what's possible on water. And what's inside them? That's even more incredible. Number 6. History Supreme, the world's most expensive yacht. At $4.8 billion, History Supreme stands as the most expensive private vessel ever created. Malaysian billionaire Robert Kuok transformed this 100-foot masterpiece into a floating treasure chest that makes gold bars look cheap. What makes it so expensive? Picture this: 100,000 kilograms of precious metals cover almost every surface. The base is wrapped in solid gold. The deck? Platinum. Even the railings shine with these precious metals. But that's just the beginning. The master bedroom takes luxury to another level. A wall made from genuine meteorite rocks, a statue crafted from actual T-Rex bones worth $89 million. If you think that's over the top, there's more. A 24-karat gold Aquavista panoramic wall aquarium fills an entire wall, while a liquor bottle adorned with an 18.5-karat diamond sits in the master suite. The most mind-blowing part? This yacht's dining area features a one-of-a-kind wine bottle from 1769. With a price tag, that alone could buy you a luxury apartment in New York City. But at this level of wealth, that's just another Tuesday on board History Supreme. Number 5. Eclipse, the ultimate privacy vessel. When a regular yacht isn't safe enough, you get the Eclipse. At $1.5 billion, this monster of the seas belongs to Russian billionaire Roman Abramovich, and it's basically a floating fortress. Think your car's security system is fancy? Eclipse packs a missile detection system that can spot threats from miles away. And if things get serious, there's a private submarine ready to dive 50 meters deep for a quick getaway. Every window? Bulletproof. Every room? Protected by motion sensors and armor plating. At 533 feet long, that's nearly 2 football fields, Eclipse doesn't just play defense. It's got 2 helicopter pads for quick entries and exits, plus a mini hospital with its own medical team. The master bedroom? Protected by anti-paparazzi lasers that block any unwanted photos. The wildest part? While most boats have 1 pool, Eclipse has 2, plus 24 luxury cabins, a dance hall, and a crew of 70 people just to keep things running. This isn't just a yacht, it's a floating city built like a military base. Number 4. Azam, engineering marvel. Meet Azam, the yacht that broke all the rules. At 590 feet, it's not just big, it's officially the longest private yacht ever built. Price tag? $600 million. Ordered by Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan. This beast can hit speeds of 47 miles per hour, faster than most yachts half its size. But here's what's truly insane. Azam can zoom through shallow waters like a speedboat, something no other mega yacht can do. The engineers spent an entire year just figuring out how to make that possible. Inside, this floating palace packs enough power to run a small town. 4 jet engines pump out 94,000 horsepower. That's like 94 sports cars combined. French designer Christophe Léonie turned the interior into something straight out of Versailles, complete with a massive open-plan salon that's bigger than most houses. But Azam's most impressive trick? Despite its massive size, it can go from standstill to full speed in under 1 minute. And all that power doesn't even make a ripple in your champagne glass. Special stabilizers keep it smooth as silk, even at top speed. Number 3. Streets of Monaco, the floating city. Imagine taking a piece of Monaco and dropping it onto a yacht. That's Streets of Monaco, a $350 million vessel that's basically a floating mini-country. And we're not talking about just copying the look. This yacht actually recreates Monaco's most famous spots. The craziest part? Right on the deck, there's a go-kart track that's an exact copy of the Monaco Grand Prix circuit. Race your friends around the same turns as Formula One drivers, but with the ocean as your backdrop. At one end, you'll find a mini Hotel de Paris, complete with luxury suites and a theater. Walk a bit further, and you hit a smaller version of Monte Carlo Casino and the famous La Rascasse nightclub. There's even a replica of Monaco's Port Hercule, with submarines and jet skis ready to launch. But what tops it all? The main suite spreads across 3 floors, with a private elevator and balcony. And if you're feeling sporty, pick between 7 swimming pools, a tennis court, or shoot some hoops on the basketball court, all while floating in the middle of the ocean. Number 2. Dubai Royal Luxury. At $400 million, Dubai proves that bigger definitely means better. Owned by Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, this 531-foot giant isn't just massive, it's a technological masterpiece. The centerpiece? A stunning glass staircase that changes colors as you walk up, no joke. Each step lights up in different shades, creating a light show that would make Vegas jealous. But that's just the start of the show. Split across 7 decks, Dubai packs enough entertainment to keep 115 people busy for months. There's a massive social area that can fit your entire friend list, a helipad ready for quick getaways, and a split-level owner's deck with its own private lounge and escape areas. Want to hit the pool? Take your pick. Dubai has several, including one that's mosaic-tiled and comes with built-in handcrafted benches. Or head to the squash court, then chill in the circular lounge that gives you a full 360-degree view of the ocean. Just another day aboard the yacht that redefined what luxury means at sea. Number 1. Mind-blowing features and costs. Running these floating palaces costs more than building a luxury hotel. Just filling Azam's fuel tanks? That's $3 million, and it needs a refill every time it makes a long trip. And here's a wild fact. These yachts burn through more than 500 gallons of fuel per hour at full speed. The crew costs will make your jaw drop. Each of these mega yachts needs around 70 people just to keep things running smooth. Annual crew salaries alone, about $8 million. And that's before you add in their living expenses and insurance. Speaking of insurance, covering a billion-dollar yacht costs around $40 million a year. That's more than what most luxury hotels make in profit annually. Even basic maintenance runs about 10% of the yacht's value each year. For History Supreme, that's nearly $480 million. Just to keep it shining. But the craziest part? These floating palaces are used on average only 15 to 20 days a year. That means some owners spend millions per day they actually use their yacht. Talk about the ultimate flex in luxury living. Add these numbers up, and you're looking at over $7.6 billion floating on water. More than what most cities spend on their entire infrastructure. From History Supreme's gold-plated luxury to Eclipse's military-grade defense systems, these aren't just boats. They're floating testimonials to human engineering and excess. Think about it. Missile defense systems, private submarines, racing tracks on water, color-changing staircases, and walls made from meteorites. These yachts aren't just pushing the boundaries of luxury, they're completely rewriting the definition of what's possible on water. But here's something to think about. While these floating palaces cost billions to build, they're creating something priceless. a whole new standard of what humans can achieve when they push the limits of engineering and imagination. If you were blown away by these incredible vessels, hit that like button. It helps more people discover these amazing engineering marvels. And hey, if you want to explore more mind-blowing luxury and engineering feats, make sure you're subscribed. Trust me, what's coming next will make these yachts look like rubber ducks.